James Carville doles out dating tips following Love is Blind political blowout. James Carville took a brief break from his decades-long career as a Democratic strategist to offer the public some dating advice. The reason behind this unexpected pivot was rooted in this year's Love is Blind season finale. The popular Netflix show has prospective couples date each other through a wall and get engaged without ever laying eyes on each other to foster relationships built on compatible personalities rather than appearances. This season, politics played a big role. While contestants Sarah Carton and Ben Mazenga appeared eager to tie the knot, Carton told Mazenga at the altar during last week's finale that she can't, as the church he attends is too traditional, and he didn't have a strong opinion on the Black Lives Matter movement. Carville, a lifelong Democrat who has been married to former GOP consultant Mary Madeline for more than 30 years, didn't mince words when asked by Fox News Digital what he would tell progressives about finding love. "Get over your preening and your moral superiority," he told the outlet in an interview published Saturday. Carville argued that what these shows do is create a false narrative that relationships are built on anything other than romance. He added that you can't change people's minds, and that two people either love each other or not, regardless of their political ideologies. James Carville and Mary Madeline have been married for more than 3 decades, Patrick Szymanski / Associated Press. It's become a fact that more and more people, use politics as a reason to date or not date somebody, Carville said. "In my case, I wasn't good looking enough. I had to broaden the base, okay. I just couldn't concentrate on Democratic women." Carton said on Love is Blind that Black Lives Matter and the LGBT community are too important to her for a potential partner to treat with indifference. While opposed to such stringency when it comes to love, Carville admitted Saturday that he doesn't have a comprehensive handle on romance, either. He said people have tried to explain it since the dawn of time, but haven't quite been able to. "And you know what?" Carville continued. "No one's quite got it yet, and that's the great thing about it. And I don't think anyone will ever get it." He asked, "If Shakespeare can't explain romance, how in the hell can I explain romance?" The pressure of the modern world and the human condition can make us all feel a bit alienated from reality and nature, from ourselves and from each other. There's the split between our work and social lives, political and personal sentiments, our digital and physical selves, or just the different sides that come out in different relationships. And today, there are no shortage of digital escapes on offer to splice up the continuous stream of our attention and dissociate from reality. Now imagine a literal option was presented, being able to choose to forget the pain and get through each day, but at the cost of splitting your soul into shards. This is the premise and tension underlying the hit Apple Plus TV series Severance. Created by Dan Erickson and produced by Ben Stiller, the series offers an absurdist and dystopian sci-fi mystery centered around the modern workplace. While the second season has just wrapped up, with a cliffhanger of an ending that brought to a head the conflict of having two separate selves in one body, its enduring themes of emotional detachment and trauma linger beyond the specifics of the plot. In a world not unlike our own, citizens are given the choice to sever between their experience of the workplace and life outside of it through a controversial procedure known as severance. A chip, developed by the sinister Lumen Industries, is placed in the brain, bifurcating their consciousness into 2 distinct parts. Severed workers show up at Lumen headquarters, are mysteriously whisked into a sterile office environment, and whisked back again with no knowledge of what happened in the intervening hours. But what might seem like a dream scenario for those who crave separation between their professional and personal lives quickly descends into a nightmare. One's work self, known as an innie, is trapped at Lumen's offices for the entirety of their life, unable to communicate with the outside world. And once severed, one's innie has a life of their own, and to quit would essentially mean to kill them. The innies are stripped of a vital piece of their humanity, their memory, personal history, and selfhood, the ability to choose their destiny and recall their past. presenting difficult questions around human consciousness, identity, and choice. Indeed, as one of the show's outies says to their innie via video message, "I am a person. You are not." It's a kind of hell, and work is even referred to on the outside as down there. But if we choose our own hell, does that make it okay? The show opens with a disturbing question. Who are you? A woman named Helly, a fiery new hire at the firm, wakes up sprawled on a conference room table with no clue who she is or why she's there. Helly is being onboarded to her new role at Lumen over a speaker by Mark, a severed worker at Lumen's Department of Macro Data Refinement. Mark lost his wife in a car accident and has chosen severance to escape his pain. We first meet him crying in his car before he goes into work and changes into his giddier office self, with no memory of a wife in the first place. The severed workers are heavily monitored and controlled, with powerful incentives to keep them from stepping out of line, rewarded with Chinese finger traps, waffle parties, melon cubes, office dance parties, and punished in the break room where they are made to repeat an apology mantra to their psychological breaking point. None of them know what they're actually doing down there. The work involves placing numbers in boxes on a computer screen based on how the workers feel about them. Dylan, one of Mark's co-workers, thinks they're cleaning the sea. Another co-worker, Irving, thinks they're cutting swear words out of movies. The work environment is creepily repressive and sexless, with all sorts of pokes at corporate culture. In the building there are goat farms, secret passageways, weird artwork, tributary mannequins of its historic CEOs, and we get frequent allusions to sacrificial animals, larvae, and self-cannibalization. When Helly is being oriented, she asks Mark if she's livestock. "Did you grow me as food, and that's why I have no memories?" The plot is carried by the enduring mystery around Lumen, what severance is really all about, and what the company is up to, inspiring endless theorizing online among viewers of the show. But in the spirit of earlier shows like Lost and the puzzle box mystery concept, the answer is secondary to the inner struggles and conflicts of the characters and their relationships. Beneath the dehumanizing environment, there's a palpable element of sweetness in how these people connect and find meaning within this bizarre vortex. Netflix's Love is Blind, Sweden Season 2 released episodes 1 through 7, and as the show heads into its highly anticipated wedding episodes, it's time to look at when the reunion will take place and what to expect. Since its premiere on March 13, 2025, Love is Blind, Sweden Season 2 has delivered plenty of drama thanks to its diverse cast. Out of the 30 singles aged 25 to 42 who entered the pods, only 5 couples left engaged. But not all of them have managed to keep their connection strong since meeting face-to-face. Episode 7 was the last before the weddings, and a lot has shifted in the relationship dynamics of these pairings, including one couple breaking up and another hanging by a thread. Millie and Ola Johnson, one of the engaged pairs, seemed mismatched from the start due to their different lifestyles, and Ola wasn't impressed with Millie's appearance. Despite her efforts to make things work, their relationship fell apart. With several couples on shaky ground, all signs point to an explosive reunion for Love is Blind, Sweden Season 2. So here's what to expect when the cast reunites after the final. Menu. When the Love is Blind, Sweden Season 2 reunion airs and what to expect. Netflix's Love is Blind, Sweden Season 2 released episodes 1 through 7. And as the show heads into its highly anticipated wedding episodes, it's time to look at when the reunion will take place and what to expect. Since its premiere on March 13, 2025, Love is Blind, Sweden Season 2 has delivered plenty of drama thanks to its diverse cast. Out of the 30 singles aged 25 to 42 who entered the pods, only 5 couples left engaged. But not all of them have managed to keep their connection strong since meeting face-to-face. Episode 7 was the last before the weddings, and a lot has shifted in the relationship dynamics of these pairings, including one couple breaking up and another hanging by a thread. Millie and Ola Johnson, one of the engaged pairs, seemed mismatched from the start due to their different lifestyles. And Ola wasn't impressed with Millie's appearance. Despite her efforts to make things work, their relationship fell apart. With several couples on shaky ground, all signs point to an explosive reunion for Love is Blind, Sweden Season 2. So here's what to expect when the cast reunites after the final. It will air after the wedding episodes. The wedding episodes air on March 27, 2025. Based on how Love is Blind, Sweden Season 2 is unfolding, it's easy to predict who will get married. Karen Westerberg and Nicholas Egild formed a strong, genuine connection that deepened as they navigated life outside the pods. While the couple hasn't shared anything online, chances are they did tie the knot, especially after Karen's incredible interaction with his parents via Netflix Nordic.